Alright, gonna steal another one from Dusk's Pool. It was a Prince run, so I thought that would be fun. Oh, this is not a Prince run. Why did I think this would be a Prince run? Let me double check that I have the right one here. Yeah, this is not the one I was thinking of. Oh. So as I was saying, a Prince run. And wow, it took main out ring 1. Well, that looks pretty cursed. Gonna guess there's no Wrathful then? Let's see what we can do. I typically don't mind this combo. I mean, I wish it was Forgotten Powers, especially with crit builders. Right off the bat, my first thought is Hidden Passage makes Incant okay. Ugh, these are the other Scourge bosses are annoying. Obviously, Battering Ram sucks. Crit builder's not that good when you don't have Conduit or Forgotten Powers, I feel. Let's see what we're working with here. Yep, as I suspected. So this really is a bad start, because Wrathful's the only one that... When you have these starts where you don't have any sort of scaling, it's kind of a shit show. Like, these are the type of runs where Reaper might actually be better. You get a little bit more tankiness out of Brawler. You know, 16 health for 6, but it's also... only 12 damage is a bit rough. I mean, it's still better than Tethys. Let's be real here. But I would say probably can't take a Divine Horde here. You might be able to. It would make, like, I'm not so worried about Crossbow Backlaner because I can probably torch them out, or alternatively, like, Hidden Passage them up Frozen Lance. So, like, that's not what I'm worried about. I'd be more worried about, honestly, just, like, the boss having, like, if it's a Scourge boss and they get, 20 stacks of lifesteal. I know it's only like 6, but still, like, that's pretty brutal. Well, we'll see. Maybe if the Herzl Horde here is something good. I don't know what's stronger, a non-buffable Brawler or a Reaper. Reaper just really sucks ring 1 because it's like you get the low health and 25 doesn't kill anything. We might be able to soften them up enough with lances though that it could get a kill, but it's only so much Ember that I can spare and draw orders and such. Probably best just to do Brawler here, so we have some tankiness. Well, that is technically scaling, but I doubt he's getting any kills. Sketches is not 100% out of the question here. It's okay with Stygian. It's not really all that good with... it can be okay with Hellhorn. It does mean, like, we have the hidden passages, so, like, if I could intrinsic it, I could get Prince behind everybody. I am damn tempted to do Sketches. I mean, what's... The biggest downside is if Fledgling Imp is like our only scaling option, then I just fucked myself out of that. But there's a lot of other hits for Sketches here. You know, there's Incant, there's Steelworker, there's Alpha Fiend, infused into stuff. There's obviously Demon Fiend, Consumer of Crowns. Trying to think what else. But Champ's pretty weak, so like haste is rough. I am so tempted to go sketches here. I don't think it's that YOLO in this combo. We're just the most sad if Fledgling Imp is like the only thing we're offered. But I think this is actually okay here. I still don't think I would take the Divine Horde though. I don't know. I think I'll skip it. I think we want to go easy on the shards if we can until past ring 4. Mark of Invasion is not really what I wanted to see here. I gotta say though, I'm glad as hell that I skipped that Divine Horde. This would be miserable. It's the worst boss, the worst group for it, and probably the worst trial. I probably don't even take the trial. This champ kind of sucks. I guess I could take the trial. It's a little iffy. Probably could want that money though. But it does hurt, like our sketch is gonna get completely blown out here. Well, I think we want to go up here. Man. I think we're less worried about the mid floor and more worried about just keeping Prince alive to hurt the boss. I do want that money. It's a bit rough. Kind of feel like I should Crypt Builder this guy, because I might not be able to take those guys out if I don't. This is not going to be good. Alright, at least we can do this. But, yeah. Pretty rough start. I can see why people die at ring 1 here. That's like Tethys level bad. That's why... the immediate punish. Ah, man. Well, we can't do this. That sucks. That's good though. Crypt Builder's just got a bit better. We'll probably prefer Stygians here if we can. Large Stone is a-okay. Incant Armor is good. Titan Sentry's not good in sketches. I definitely want that. I don't think I want a Large Stone though. I guess I could. I mean, if I just got 4 of these on a floor, I don't really need multi-strike, and a Large Stone gives me initial stats. I'm actually okay with this, I think. Yep, let's do that. And then hopefully we can get a unit draft here. If not, maybe like there's a few Hellhorns that could work here. There's an intrinsic. I mean, we might as well, right? I can actually use Prince if it matters. Right, we do want a unit draft here, but this is obviously not what we wanted to see. But I can move, you know, this is actually fine. I'm pretty okay against this because I have the intrinsic hidden passage. I can put, I can bring up Siren. Question is, do we want her in front? Probably. I think. I don't know. It's hard to say. Yeah, we'll want to do that. We don't have a whole lot of stuff to work with here. I'll just take the punish if I don't get the crypt builder. Or if I get the crypt builder. Let's go... Yeah. Here, I don't need you. Alright, we get through one haste. We know there's at least no haste on ring 3. Okay, ritual's pretty good here. Another offering token is good. Honestly, don't mind just starting with 30 extra stats. I already get the armor and cant too. I could end up with a rail hammer, who knows? They're single striking, but if they start with, what is that, 50 attack? They start with 50 attack and a bunch of health, and they gain attack. I'll get to my 200 count soon enough. I also have a ritual. I think we just do this. Then we can just do the Hellvent right now. We'll check and make sure there's not a better unit here. Intrinsic. That is arguably a better unit. So do we want that defense? I don't know. I think since I'm single striking, I actually... like... I think that the Demon Fiend is actually better. Yeah, I think we'll just end up Hellventing it. We should check this first though. 30 power. Damn. Well, there's the punish, but not really. I think you're just as likely to find this as you are to find the hammer, and I'd rather... like, I wouldn't have really wanted... I probably would like 5 crit builders with plus 30. Let's be honest. But I can just make 5 of these sirens right now, actually. Except the problem is I didn't fuse yet. Fuck, I should have fused before doing this. That was a huge mistake. Damn. Yeah, that kind of sucks. I missed a huge opportunity there. Well, I could do something where I could Hellvent the Siren once. Why don't I just do 5 on the offering token? I wouldn't mind that. I should have thought a little bit more about this before going in. I didn't really expect to see the 5 event, but you should always prepare for it. You can make such stronger plays there if you properly prepare for it. But I'm going to do this now, just so I can Hellvent it. If I would have just done this before, I could see holding off on the 30, but there was no reason not to do this. I guess I maybe could have held out for Spike Driver Colony, but I think I'd still rather have this. And I could have just had 5 of these right now, and that would be great. I could even get the extra one on the floor with the intrinsic hidden passage. So yeah, I pretty much fucked up. But I think we'll be fine. I guess with all these offering tokens, this kind of makes sense. I think it's actually, yeah. I'm not going to intrinsic another hidden passage, though. I'm not going to be able to get up to enough Nameless Sirens for that to make sense now that I missed on the ×5 event. Not that I missed it, rather I fucked it up. I think I'd rather, in this case, just, like... do this, I think. Give myself the extra turns here. We can play that later. He's just not going to do much for me. Get the incants up here. I will say 2 armor incant might be a little bit weak for the end game. That is something we need to think about. I need to get that down as well. I think we'll be fine. I think we just want to incant up here. 65 shards is no joke for Talos, so we need to be prepared there. I am going to take this guy out. I I guess I'm not going to take them out, but you know what I mean. When I get a draw upgrade, those offering tokens are going to work a bit better, but right now they're obviously a little bit weird. I've got Talos down to half health. That's a good sign. Is it better to do that? Might be better actually just to take some of these out. That's awkward. We'll be fine though. This horrible card, I gotta get that out of the deck. Okay, so obviously this run, just to reiterate, had I done the Ring 3 more intelligently, I could be so powerful right now, but I'm already okay. I think I'll still be fine. I gotta say though, it's not like this run is just sketches or bust. There was a Fledgling Imp twice, also like a Welder Helper, I think twice as well, or either that or Multi-Imp, if I recall correctly. And now you have a Transcendent or a Last Stand. Like there's stuff on this run for sure. I think a Last Stand makes sense. We're gonna have Rage on the whole floor. Hellvent, Hellvent. Don't think we need another unit. Draw. Just debating if Ember would be better, but I don't think so. We definitely want some cost reductions. We have rituals and last stands that need to get upgraded. Let's check this for good measure. Remove consume. Oh shit. Does that... man, I really want... like I said, there's actually a lot on this run. Even at Alpha Fiend, but the Deranged Brute. Man, so you could have, like... granted, who knows, maybe there wasn't an Endless. We didn't really reroll and see, but... there's probably enough Merchant of Steels that you could search for it. Man, you could have that with the Deranged Brute. I mean, honestly, if I didn't take sketches, I would have took the first Fledgling Imp, and I probably would have took Ritual as the second one if I didn't find Endless at that first steal. That way I'd have my bets hedged, and either way, with everything that's come up, I would have the Deranged Brute at this point. There's a lot of ways to tackle this run. It's weird, but I think I'm gonna skiff here. This unit could be good, but it doesn't... unless I find like a Trample Stone or a Furnace Staff, I guess. Both of which would have to come from Caverns. I don't think it actually just has a place on the floor. It might actually. I mean, with my intrinsic hidden passage, I guess it's worth taking. I'll take it. It's gonna be weird though, the way this works out. I kind of wish I put intrinsic on 2 hidden passages now, but yeah, it's all good. Divine Horde. I mean, Kinstone Totem might work. I have all of these offering things. Probably should just be getting rid of stewards at this point. If I have haste here, I'm fine because of, I think, my intrinsic thing. I don't think I would remove consume that. I do want to get the ritual down first. The Last Stand is something more for the end game, I feel. I want piercing on both of those if I can. I don't want that. Can do that on a torch. We got 1, 2, 3. I could just remove the stewards now. Here's the thing. If it is haste, I have my hidden passage. I'll just move one of them up initially with the prince, and eventually I can get another one up as I draw the other one. It actually is okay to do this. It's worth flexing Wrathful here. It is haste. I think we had 80 shards. And 80 shards and 45 health. And sketches into haste. With no consistent backline clear, I can still get an okay floor, but I don't think we risk the Heaven's Seal. Okay, so let's frontline Prince. For now, we'll move up one of them. Okay, I can do that. I do want to focus on the top floor, though. How amazing that I have, what, how many offering tokens in this deck and I can't even draw them with the Crypt Builder? Alright, if you say so. Kinda want to do this here because eventually this will be the backliner. But I suppose actually it still just kind of makes sense to do this. I don't think Prince is going to live. Like his time is short. We'll let him get this, let him get the Slay here to at least get some armor. But, yeah, we'll see. It's gonna be a fucked up floor here. Obviously, we're not gonna really find much. Okay. Well, there's that. Let's bring you up. Don't think we need that. I can do that. That. Okay, at least we're killing that. That's the main thing. Who cares if I lose Prince? That's the big kind of fuck you portion of this fight. And we're through it, so I'm glad. Hey, look at that. I actually get to do the thing that I should have been guaranteed to do outside of bullshit. Horrible fucking RNG. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I can do it. I already called him. Alright, that's a pretty good round right there. I can actually probably just put the rage back here, right? We might as well give ourselves an extra turn here, right? I'm fine doing that. Actually, alright, I was gonna say I could like torch my own guy, but maybe not. $550 damage. Oddly, Inflame might not be too bad. It wouldn't be great. We can probably skip it, right? Now Frenzied Swarm is just absolutely needing to happen, I would say. That's a holdover candidate. Well, we're through all the hard stuff. I don't think any of that helps us that much. Well, we have nothing on the right, so our hand's forced here. I guess I could have upgraded the Deranged Brute, but yeah, left side just has more for us here. Get rid of the last Steward. Even though technically we only have 3 units now, but whatever. Just future help here. So what's worse, a frozen lance or a torch? I feel like a torch is better. The battering ram, I guess, is okay because I have the thing. Yeah. Is the battering ram okay? I don't know that it is, but whatever. We'll say yes. So these are all pretty bad. I don't think I want a Lightstone Casing. I could get it if I take the Divine Horde. Am I hitting enough Merchant of Magics for that to make sense? I'm Hellventing here. This one I probably hit. That's the only one though. I don't think it makes a whole lot of sense to take this. I'll re-roll. Entering with Rage 3, is that worth this money? I'm doubtful of it. I think we just fight. This armor does present issues. I think we can just not do it and not take any risks here, essentially. Alright, you can get onto the floor. Let's get a little bit of that going. Take one of them out. Now that floor down there is the one I need to take care of, truthfully. Let's just make sure we're getting this taken care of here. Probably would have liked that the next turn. Let's do this for now. Do that. Still need another drop grade. This is maybe, honestly, a bit overkill on the you know what. Let's just do this. I haven't got a single hit in with this guy yet. It's Sweeper Boss, right? If it's Sweeper Boss, we should just do that. We can just do that. There's no harm in that, right? Though technically I think it prevented me from getting armor on Hornbreaker Prince. And we don't want to torch that. Oop. Yeah, bosses will not be an issue. We may want this for Divinity, I'm thinking. Soften up some of those waves. I'd take another one of them. We could maybe take that armor token, but whatever. Could have probably been worth considering, but I don't know. Like, it could have been okay into the Deranged Brute, I guess. This technically might be okay. I'll take this. It's probably going to help a little bit with Diligent. We mainly want these. -2, that's not too bad. I was going to put it on this, but now that I have this, I think this is too important to play when I find it. Now, do I want 2 intrinsic hidden passages? Maybe. Then I can get Prince onto the floor, but is Prince really that important to have on the floor? Not really. Kinda, actually. That gives me that extra hit. Guaranteed he'll be in the back. I'll be having 5 units. I actually think this makes sense. We're going to Shardville on this run for sure, and I felt I've kind of held back on the shards, but we're at 120 already by ring 6. I can't help myself. I'm sorry. I just can't help myself. Awkward turn, but I think that's what we do. This whole fight's gonna be generally awkward. Oop. I'll definitely do that. It'll be fine. We're just gonna take some damage from Scourges, most likely. But that's how she goes. Would have been nice to have drawn any of my offering tokens that turn. Instead, I'll draw them this turn when I don't need them at all. I do want to like play some of these out. Give you some rage, stop that from coming in. Yeah, we should probably do that. There's a world where if the Strange Brood is in front, that could be pretty rough for me. I would like... I'm gonna have to wait all the way till the end to get stats on it. I guess I could do it here, but I should do it there, I think. This one's probably the most awkward. Do I want to do this here or here? Here, I think. Get some stats. I do want to play these out. Unfortunately, that guy's gonna hit me no matter what, so let's just do that. Probably should have torched my backliner, considering it gives him rage. Get rid of that. There, we got all the blights out, so that's good. There's a world where this makes sense. Maybe this makes more sense. Just stop them from attacking me seems better than adding more offense. Definitely need more draw. This last point of draw should help quite a lot. I could use a winged, whatever that wing card is. For the next fight, would Shade Wings, like, destroy me? It's not like any of these really help that much with that. I think we just take cold. Penitent is probably fine. If we could take that fight on, we can take Penitent on. I think I'll risk the front line. I just... Oh, by the way, 420. I think we just need some cost reductions quite a lot. Spell Chain, any good? It could be okay on an offering token, right? It's more shards. I don't think we need another intrinsic on anything. I wouldn't mind a spell chain, I suppose. Does it really add that much to my deck, though? I mean, high shards on Diligent is no joke. I don't think we need that. So we don't have any... That's our last temple. Of course we don't get any frickin' piercing. I hate that shit. Well, let's make this one better, I think. I guess we technically have piercing there, though. But man, these crypt builders could slap so much better if they were the way that they should be. Well, hold over this is pretty damn good. Let's make it cost 0. Now I have that. Surge Stone, another torch. don't think we need to spend money on removals. I'll just do them the old-fashioned way. I don't think we need this. It's pretty bad. I don't even know if we really need this, to be honest. As much as I love this card, like, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense when I already have a Brute. I guess if it's still there for style points. Yeah, I'll keep him for style points. You should probably remove it there, though. Brawler 2 or the Wrathful 2? Probably Brawler 2. I think in the Divinity fight we will actually be using... what's his name to some degree here. I think we can take the 7 Seal on. We're doing a lot of damage. It's good that I kept the last stand for a fight like this. This actually does a pretty good amount here. We might as well do it. Let's bring you up. I'm not too worried about that. I'd actually rather just get the extra stuff here. This is awkward. I could have moved that guy up, but no real point. Right, we have that on holdover. That's for sure happening. Okay. Can do 2. Kill that. I think so. Actually, I should have killed the Wilt Wings. I mean, if I have this in a holdover, that was just, like, incredibly dumb of me. Yeah, I'm not the smartest tool in the shed. Can do that. Yeah, we're pretty good here. Oops. How? Oh my. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll just do that then. Here. .420 right at the end there. Nice. Tiresome Climb. Probably unnecessary with a Frenzied Swarm, honestly. I actually don't know if we had any of these. I could do a Branding Right, I guess, but even that, I think with a Frenzied Swarm, it's not needed. I can always use one of them. Could have took the Glacial Seal, I guess, but nah. Alright, any old... Ooh, Armor and Can is great here. And just some health. Or Shitstone works. Alright, we got some of the most good Shitstones ever, eh? Unbroken Horn could be okay. I've only got 595 gold here to work with. Jackstrips... I don't think I need that. I think I'd rather get something else. By the way, the Imp build would just be the best here. Imagine the Imp build I could have had. This is probably worth taking. I mean, what else am I going to do with my gold? It's maybe a little redundant, but I think we just remove cards now. So I'm going to Hellvent one more of these. Oops, I didn't mean to click that, for the record. I guess I'll take it. We can get rid of torches. I don't know, probably the lances are worse, actually. The other Frenzied Swarm I should have got rid of. I'm just an idiot. Anyway, I didn't even get to 150, damn. I thought I was going to Shardville this run. Or whatever. Alright, we're fine burning these. These are pretty bad, like, elsewise. Been pretty lucky with the positioning of always having Brute kind of in the back. Definitely gonna want to get that Frenzied Swarm before too long here. It's gonna be literally bottom decked, I guess. Cool. It's gonna cost me a unit potentially. Doesn't look like it, but man, that is pretty annoying to bottom deck it, but you know, that's how it goes. We got it now, that's all that matters. Here, why don't you come up? I guess I will never use these shards. Let's try to be like really greedy with that. Ooh, we can draw back to it pretty fast. Don't think we need that. Actually put that there, and why not? I don't really want to burn this. Unfortunate to draw all of those. I don't even think I want to play this. Yeah, I don't want to take this fire damage. I'm just like really stubborn, I guess. Probably was correct to actually just let the Light Wing walk up there. What an awful turn, huh? This is truthfully just a miserable turn here. But whatever. I think we'll be fine. We got quite a lot of damage into Diligent here. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. I actually was able to get rid of all of the stacks of whatever you call it there. Alright, not too bad. Alright, let's get you up first. We start with it this time, so it's pretty much GG. These guys are not the guys we wanted to see, but again, it's pretty much GG. Okay, I would actually like to remove that. And again, with the Deranged Brute, good positioning. Like, we got pretty lucky with that, I will admit. Too many of these damn things. 22 damage. I guess it doesn't actually really matter that much here. We want to actually... Yeah, again, it really just doesn't matter that much. Let's do this. Definitely should have got rid of that other Frenzied Swarm. Okay, well that was stupid. Whatever. Alright, it's an alright turn. Oops, that was not alright. No, we can just take 50, I guess. Do we have to? Honestly, it kind of looks like we do. I could just put, like, I don't really need the back siren. Why don't I just move that one up? Then I could take one of them out. Either way, I'm losing like all of the score there. Is there any world I could actually take them? I guess if I moved Prince up, if I move Prince up and spend my Frenzied Swarm there, that's seems a bit much. And the stealth is annoying for sketches. It really sucks to roll both stealths, but whatever. 22. I can move that up. Frenzied Swarm here. I lose a lot of damage here, and I lose a unit. It just doesn't seem worth it whatsoever. So let's just do this and. I actually should have broke the spell shield on the tank. Whatever, I'm not playing at my best here. Not exactly drawing amazingly either. I'm actually just gonna do this here. So let's see if we can. I should have done that. Alright, we can do. Actually, there's like not enough spell shield in the world to take care of this, so we'll just do that. And get a flying kill. Alright, win's a win, whatever. This run could have gone better in so many different ways. Like if I had done the ×5 event better, if I just not taken sketches, there's like I wouldn't really call this cursed. I mean, Ring 1, this is what I will say, Ring 1 sucked. And who knows, maybe if I didn't see a corpse there, I would have made a maybe I would have been a little too aggressive and just died. So there is that. But I think beyond Ring 1, this is a pretty, I would say it's almost blessed with how much shows up. Quite a lot of good stuff shows up. But yeah, like we could have had we could have had like we got a crazy imp run that had the best imps along with Transcendent. We could have had, any number of ways. We could have had Steelworkers. We could have had Deranged Brutes. We could have had the other Siren, like the other Siren is offered as well. Like there was like quite a lot of stuff to do here. There was also like even like, you know, it's a good run when you skip Tiresome Climb. Like you will not see me skip a Tiresome Climb that often, if ever, but this one was just kind of that way. I could have argued that taking the Tiresome Climb would have still been fine though. That probably would have saved me some damage in that last fight. So we'll take a quick look at what Abel and Min did. I can't necessarily blame you for taking Consume Crown, by the way. I wouldn't say it's like correct or incorrect to go that over Sketches. I just find this... There's certain combos where Sketches is pretty okay in, namely Wormkin and Stygian. I don't really like to take it. Like Hellhorn, it can go either way. As we saw here, there is the punish if you get offered good imps, but I think when you're paired with a Wormkin or a Stygian, you can take Sketches Ring 1 just fine. There's other... Hellhorn has its own set of hits, right? It has Demon Fiend, which is pretty fine into Sketches just alone. And there's also Consumer of Crowns, and then there's just stuff like Alpha Fiend and its infusion, Steelworker and its infusion, Deranged Brute to a certain extent, Apex Imp to a certain extent. It all kind of matters what you're comboing with it. But then you got Stygian, who just has Incant, which works great, right? So I think Sketches is fine, but you're also fine if you didn't take it. You took Fledgling Imp, which is good. Brawler, I think that's fine. Titan Sentry. I don't think I would have took Sentry over Nameless Siren. That's one thing I would say. I wouldn't say it's wrong, but my argument there is you could just run it as a tank on your floor, that's fine, but I think you'd rather just have it be endless, and if you already have a Fledgling Imp, you're now competing for that endless slot. So I don't like the Sentry pick in that regard, and Nameless Siren, already seeing the Armor Incant, you already got a really good unit that also just pairs with all of the rage stuff super well that Hellhorn already has. So I would go so far as to say it's a mistake to take Sentry over Nameless Siren, but that is just my opinion. As a Hellhorn lover, I think that Nameless Siren just goes so well into here, especially when you just already see that Armor Incant in the shop if you checked it before you took the pick. So I think you would have been better off with Armor Incant, Nameless Siren. You know, in the context of losing in Ring 2, you could have got it tanky enough by incanting a few times. I'm guessing Endless must not have been found. I also think... I mean, you had to have gone the Merchant of Steel route to find this, right? So why not take any upgrades here? I mean, I think if you're going to take a Titan Sentry with a Fledgling Imp already in hand, I would say that your goal there would be to use it on your floor instead of trying to get the Endless. So I think you should have just took the Armor Incant. I'm guessing you must and even the, what was it? It was a large stone, right? So I think you should have put a large stone on it as well. And in either case, you should have put either Armor Incant or Large Stone. Large Stone, if you were going to commit to making it endless, would have made perfect sense. And then Armor Incant if you're committing to use it on your floor. So I think the Titan Sentryism, just not a lot. Like something should have been purchased there. On top of, I just think Nameless Siren would have been a better pick. Offering Token's great here. And that's really, I guess, all you can... That's the only choices that are made that far in. And then it looks like Main did take the 15 shards, which I think... it might be unbeatable. I mean, this wouldn't really help, other than the boss. Did you make it to the boss? You did. Nearly killed it. But yeah, I think... I guess... depending on... You know, there's a world you could take out that backliner, but to take the trial as well, that's pretty risky, because that's basically guaranteeing that you're going to lose either Prince or your middle floor, or both, depending on your draw order. So that was pretty, I'd say pretty YOLO to take the 15 shards and that. Also, the Reaper has even less survivability, so that's pretty ambitious, I would say. But yeah, that was a fun one. I really like that seed, actually. I think it was fun. A tough start, and then it just kind of... You have a lot of different options to snowball from there. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.